welcome back to Kingdom Lifestyle. We are talking right now about worship and the role that worship plays in the lives of us as believers. In Revelation chapter 4, verse 8, here's what John writes during his vision where he's taken up to heaven. He says this, "The four living creatures, each of them with 6 wings, are full of eyes all around and within, and day and night they never cease to say, 'Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty, who was and is to come.'" John is taken in this vision. He's taken and he sees heaven. He sees the throne room. He sees God seated at the throne. And when he sees all this vision, all of its glory and all of this, what he observes is day and night, constantly, the activity of heaven is worship. The activity of heaven is worship. And that's what I want to share today, that when we worship, we're actually joining into the 24/7, the constant activity of heaven. And you know, Jesus, he instructs us to pray. He says, hey, I want you guys to pray, Lord, let your kingdom come, let your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. In other words, pray that the activity, the standard, the quality of heaven comes to earth, and then earth comes to line up, to match up with the standard set by heaven. Well, what do we see right here? That the activity of heaven is worship. And so for many of us, as we worship, that's a gateway to the beginning of the Lord's presence coming and ministering in all kinds of different ways. But it starts with the starting point of heaven, the activity of worship. I just want to encourage each and every one of us to be intentional about practicing worship, lining our hearts up to magnify, to lift up God. And that's often the beginning point of his kingdom coming. Go live Jesus today.